Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.
Hi guys, today we are going to show you the OnePlus One Cyanogenmod 12. Devices that excel at everything usually fetch a hefty price, but occasionally users will have a tough riddle to solve. The OnePlus One is a great device with an even better price tag. You probably want it but can't get it. Bummer. This flagship killer's biggest problem is there may not be flagships left to kill by the time it's done handing out the invites. Yet, the One is your kind of phone if you like surprises and believe in delaying pleasure. It's the phone for Android purists and modders, running the highly customizable Cyanogenmod with over-the-air updates. Beyond the mechanical sum of specs, the OnePlus One truly handled well. The UI is buttery smooth, expected from a blend of pure Android and Cyanogenmod. The screen is nice and sharp. The battery does well, the camera is excellent, the speakers are extra loud, and the hardware costs more than they charge. What it all comes down to is availability, which is actually an issue for most phones launching globally from China. OnePlus obviously cannot match the manufacturing capacity of bigger brands. The way they promote the phone is a double-edged sword. With a marketing budget of zero, the only way to sustain that asking price, they have managed to make this one of the most wanted phones. But it's uncertain how many of those queuing up will have the patience. Then of course, there are the issues surrounding any potential warranty claims that you may have down the road. Without a network of service centers around, you'd have to send the phone back to China if there are any issues down the road. You'd have to factor in that risk and the potential hassle, too. So let's look at what else you can get, not necessarily for the same amount of cash. Probably the only one that will fit into budget is the 16GB LG-made Nexus 5. It has the slightly less powerful Snapdragon 800 chip, 2GB of RAM, a 5" 1080p display, and stock Android with fast-track updates by Google. The OnePlus One is a package that's really hard to resist. Almost stock Android with premium specs at a price that's near impossible to beat. It's not what true believers will call a leap of faith, but even some of them are probably thinking it. A leap of faith it may be, yet so far the One looks like it's worth it. Cyanogen is on board, and that kinda guarantees regular updates. Android L already confirmed. The build is great, the hardware is top-notch, you get solid still imaging and great video, adequate battery backup, and Cyanogenmod. Buy our books. That's good enough for a self-professed flagship killer. At that price though, one can already smell flagship fear. Now or whenever that invite comes through.